the Thunder. That brings up Mickey Mantle. He'll get us started in this one under the
Leading
lights.
off for Mexico.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Mickey.
Ball, that's up there.
Hit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
7 o'clock.
Hey!
Good heater as he just watches this baby.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2.
Did he go?
Chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. And he fouls this one off.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
2-2 one more time. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Schwarber finds it. He'll throw down to
Got him.
first, 1 away. Now to the plate, Eddie Rosario.
The left fielder, number 8, Eddie Rosario.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by.
0-1.
0-1.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
And another foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball. 2 down. Stepping up is Lou Gehrig. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down for strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. There's
Nope,
a breaking
that's
ball
inside.
that couldn't quite catch the inside. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Here now is Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Thunder, the shortstop.
Here it comes.
Turner.
Yeah!
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's down.
Ran it in on him as this is bounced toward short. He's right there. Throw on
He's out.
first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Batting second.
So now
second
here is
baseman,
Ozzie Albies
Ozzie.
as he'll dig into the left-handed
Albies.
batter's box.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful on the inside. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both sides of the plate. Much more pop hitting right-handed.
1 out, nobody on. Albies with
No,
a 1-1
inside.
count now. McCullers has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it.
2 balls,
Rare
1 strike, the
combination,
count.
but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get
He's
strikeouts
out.
by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Batting third.
And that'll bring
The
Mike
center
Trout
fielder,
to the dish. First
Mike.
cuts for him here with the bases open
Wow.
and 2 away. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. McCullers is under it near the mound, and that will end the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward now is the
Leading off
shortstop,
for the
Chipper
Caneros.
Jones.
The shortstop.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. One down. And now, Yordan Alvarez.
The right fielder, number 44.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Alvarez.
Oh, and he just blows the
0-1's the
fastball
count.
by him for strike one.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Swing and a miss on
I got the count.
slider.
0-2.
He's quickly behind 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this
The
one.
second baseman.
Now to bat, Kike Hernandez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
0-1.
And that's waved at and missed for strike one. A swinging strike,
count,
and now
0-2.
it's 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5.
And a miss. That last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up
Leading
David
off for
Ortiz.
Mexico, the first baseman.
Here's
Ball
the sinker to
in.
start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Close there,
Nope,
but he
inside,
doesn't get
ball
the call
2.
with the breaking ball. Now the 2-0.
The count is 3-1.
Close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
The 3-2 pitch. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. So stepping in is Ronald Acuna. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. This is hit high and deep out to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So now into the box is
The
Kyle
catcher.
Schwarber. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Batting set. The third baseman. Chipper. Jones.
So now to the plate, Chipper Jones.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Slider that runs in too far for ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is. Adley Rutschman digging in now as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
The catcher.
This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. Rafael Devers, the next to bat.
The third baseman. Rafael.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Fouled off. Devers is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters, and truly blessed by the gods.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our game.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Lance McCullers. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Now a swing at a softly hit ground ball. And there's out number 2. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And that'll bring in Mickey Mantle.
Nope.
And a ball 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
I was surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give the pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Acuna's there for it. And that ends the inning. Bottom of the 3rd now. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Cedric Mullins. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Now at the plate, Jacob deGrom.
The pitcher, Jacob deGrom.
First pitch on its way.
Nope.
I love
That's
it.
Inside.
This pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The 1-1. Drilled down the line.
That ball's foul.
This will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Now batting, shortstop, Ray.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of 3rd. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Ball! That pitch is out.
High in the air out to center field. Mantle is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Now into the box, Ozzie Albies. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Second baseman, Ozzie.
Swing and a liner. This is foul for the first strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Ball. That's inside.
For a ball. deGrom is off at first with 2 away. Fouled away.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup.
Ball, that's inside.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. He almost gets in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And the
Got him.
throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. All set for the start of the 4th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Eddie Rosario.
The left fielder, Eddie.
Now the first pitch.
Rosario.
Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And a pitch in the
1-1.
as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he fouls this one off. but swung on and missed. Schwarber corrals it. The throw to
You're
first
out.
is in time, one down. So bases are empty with one gone, and in steps the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. First pitch
Inside,
is a
ball one.
curveball that's inside, 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. That evens it up, 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Albies scoops it up. Throw in time.
He's out.
For route number 2. 2 down, no one on base. And standing in now, one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Trout has a read on it. And that retires the side. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Mike Trout.
The center fielder, Mike.
Swing and a miss as he's under.
0-1's the count.
For the first strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one.
1-1.
Because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
A ball and 2 strikes. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. And that's out number 1. So 1 down, no one aboard. And that'll bring up David Ortiz. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Running
I'm
hard,
out.
he's
Ground
digging
rule
for
double.
second. And that hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Acuna digs in now. Yes, he'll take a look
That's
at the
outside.
slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And a scaling attempt to the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. In now, Kyle Schwarber.
Now batting, catcher,
He'll go after the
0-1.
first pitch to him and comes up empty at strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Inside, ball.
1-1 to Schwarber. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And
Ball,
this
that's off the
one's
plate.
A little too far in, ball 2.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good
Outside,
takeoff
that's a
that
ball.
pitch.
The 3-1.
That's ball 4.
Next up, Chipper Jones flew out last time up.
now batting,
Almost, Matty.
third
Almost
baseman,
went deep his last
Chipper.
AB. Certainly just missed
Go.
it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Rosario will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
now batting,
Next,
Number
here is
31.
Cedric Mullins. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
your
Felix
attention,
Hernandez
please.
answers the call
Now
from the
pitching.
pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Hey!
Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Now here's a swing, and this is hit well down the line in right. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. A home run. Stepping
Now
in now,
batting,
Jacob
the pitcher.
DeGrom.
Jacob.
As Hernandez is going to jump.
0-1's
ahead
the count.
Strike 1. He collected a base hit his first time up. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line. Rosario is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. Digging in will be Yordan Alvarez.
Leading
He's
off
in to
for
get
the
things
Caneros.
going here in inning number
The
5.
right fielder.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an
Alvarez.
offense. It's not not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball.
Outside.
2 back-to-back.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Back on it is the left fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Striding in is Kike Hernandez. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't get down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
What do you got?
Swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-1. Misses. Ball
That's
2.
in. Ball 2.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out if he sees that pitch again.
2-2 the count.
2-2 now. And this is missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Next, it'll be Adley Rutschman. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up. And that one yanked just foul. Ortiz is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, here is Trey Turner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The shortstop.
Popped up.
Turner.
Gehrig has a play. 1 out. Now 1 down with the bases empty. That'll bring up Ozzie Albies. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey!
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Nope.
Pitch
Ball
taken
1.
several inches below the zone, in fact. Down the first baseline.
That ball's foul.
Foul ball, 1-2 now. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second.
He's out.
Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Ball, that's in.
This is inside with that one. Ball 1.
Hey!
Trout 1-1.
I got a ball, 1
Great
strike.
job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
And Mantle makes the catch. The inning is over. Here now is Rafael Devers. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
For the Cannons, the 3rd baseman, Rafael.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey!
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed,
That's a ball.
maybe pick up the break. They want to
1-0.
know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Now a swing and a miss. And
I got
it's
the count,
behind
1-2.
1-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes it's bad bat
I got the count,
barrel
2-2.
accuracy.
2-2 the count. They really bounced up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Frank Thomas in the on-deck circle as it appears he will bat for Felix Hernandez here. As he'll take
Ball,
a look
inside.
at ball 1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Trout has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And Stepping in,
Now batting,
Mickey Mantle.
the center
No
fielder,
hits for him to this point,
Mickey
not unlike many of his fellow
Mantle.
teammates. And that
0-1.
changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup,
0-2.
swing and a miss.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he struck out his 8th.
Ladies
Billy
and gentlemen,
Wagner enters
your
to do the
attention,
pitching
please.
in the bottom of the
Now
6th.
pitching, Billy Wagner.
Up to the plate now is David Ortiz. He came across to score after doubling in his last
Leading off
at-bat.
for the Thunder, the first baseman, David Ortiz.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interesting.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Now
And here's
batting,
Ronald
right
Acuna
field.
Jr. now.
Ronald
And he'll probably
Acuna
send it in the air out to
Jr.
center field. Mantle is under it, and there's one gone. Now at the plate, here is
The
Kyle
batter.
Schwarber.
The catcher, Kyle Schwarber. Your
Salvador
attention,
Perez
please.
to be summoned
Pinch
off the
hitting.
bench here as he'll pinch hit with a
Salvador.
runner at first and one gone in the inning. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Hernandez backs up and takes care of it, 2 away. Digging in next, Chipper Jones.
Now batting,
He's hitless
third
in his
baseman.
2 at-bats so far.
Chipper.
Out in front of it,
Jones.
strike 1.
Hey,
2 to the Hall
2.
of Famer Chipper Jones.
0-2 is the
That's
count.
3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking here.
At
Now
the
batting.
plate now, Cedric Mullins. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Stepping in once again is Eddie Rosario. He went
Leading
down on
off for
strikes in his
Mexico.
last at-bat.
The left
Yeah,
fielder,
but it was a good
Eddie
changeup, Matty. Good arm action on
Rosario.
that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little. Don't be.
Ball,
shocked if
that's
this
out.
Pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
1 ball, no strikes to count. 2.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in good hitting.
Hey.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate, 2-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar.
Hey, 2.
2 taking a fastball that clips
2
the
balls,
inside
2
flat.
strikes.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. Guy's gonna bury you in 3 times in a row. You tip your cap and walk back to the dugout because that's not easy to do.
3-2.
Change up, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Payoff pitch one more time.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing
Hey.
If they would have had ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
The
So he
first
couldn't
baseman,
get the
number
bat
4.
off the shoulders that
Lou
time. Eddie Rosario
Gehrig.
becomes the first out of the inning. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And he'll try and
One
tempt
ball,
him with one in the
2
dirt,
strikes.
but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And here's a
2-2 to
slider that
count.
runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. A little bouncer. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss
Full
it
count,
low in the
3-2.
dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2 and 2. Bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting strung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Chipper Jones.
Into the box, Chipper Jones. Lifted the other way to left center. Trout is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Alvarez.
Edward Cabrera to get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Cabrera.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. He'll get caught chasing a bad one there.
0-1's the count.
1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who likes to work the big part of the field, you are on that fastball middle.
He's out.
To leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. So here is Edward Cabrera. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Cabrera.
Nelson Cruz is up off the bench. He'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. First pitch on its way. He'll take a
Nope,
look at
that's
the pitch.
down.
Too low. It's ball 1. Swing and a little tapper. Couldn't lay off.
The count
that
is
time.
1
It's
and 2.
1-2.
I try and tell people all the time, facing 90
Ball.
to 92, 94, you can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Mantle is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Next to hit is Trey Turner.
Number
He got
7.
under one and popped
Shortstop.
out his last time up. Curveball. And that
Ball 1,
misses
no
it
strikes.
for ball 1.
2 balls,
As he's
no
able
strikes.
to lay off the slider. 3.
Ball
No.
inside.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters.
Ball 4.
Can't
Take your
afford to
bait.
be giving out free passes this late.
And he lost him here on 4 pitches.
Now
So
batting.
a speed merchant
The second
is
baseman.
aboard now with
Yeah.
one away. Strike taken to throw.
He's safe.
He's Turner leads off second with one gone in the inning. Behind 0-2 now. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Just keeping him close. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here.
Now
Into the box now. Mike Trout.
Nope, that's inside.
Wow.
Could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Now
Jacob
pitching.
DeGrom takes the
Jacob
call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Popped him up. Hernandez onto the grass. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. So here's the cleanup hitter, David Ortiz. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is there. And that ends the inning. Mariano Rivera has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in is the big-time power threat.
Second baseman.
And a first-pitch sinker is over for strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The catcher.
Got him to miss the breaking
Counts 1-0.
ball there. Kike Hernandez goes quietly to lead off the 8th. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. In for strike 2. And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning. Next to hit, Rafael Devers. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. And it's fouled away. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. And they'll run this one in on him.
I got the count 1-2.
So he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
I got the count 2-2.
You gotta look clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Fouled off. And as he gets another. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
0-1.
And he falls behind 0-2. Turned on down the line. And that's the first out. Next, it'll be Salvador Perez. He flew out in his last debut.
Ball in!
With the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And
No,
This is a fastball
inside.
that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Good downward movement.
2 balls,
Fooled
1
him
strike.
there, 2-1.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Here now the 2-2.
Full count,
Looked to me like
3-2.
he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Scooped up, throw
He's
over
out.
Gehrig, and that's out number 2. So the next at bat will be Chipper
third baseman.
Jones, singled in his
Chipper.
last at bat.
Jones.
And this is swung on, and it'll be another chance out there at second. Fielded cleanly.
He's safe.
Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield
The batter,
single.
number
At the
31.
plate, Cedric Mullins fouled away. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. Standing in now, Mariano
Now
Rivera.
batting, the pitcher,
Popped him up.
Mariano
Devers is there,
Rivera.
and that will end the inning.
Your
David
attention,
Ortiz
please.
is going to pinch
Pinch
hit here
hitter.
to lead off the ninth,
David
and with his club
Ortiz.
already well down, he just need to try and get on base here as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. The 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the
That's
plate that
inside.
time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And they'll try to
2
get
balls,
him fishing
2
there, but
strikes.
it won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't get too cute either.
And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch
Now
at-bat.
batting, the center
So
fielder.
the lineup flips over and
Mickey
digging in, Mickey Mantle.
Mantle.
He was sat down on strikes in his last
All
at-bat.
ones the count.
Swing and a misses. He's underneath that one for the first strike. And a slider.
I got 1 ball,
just
1
about
strike.
gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do
2-2
like
the
that.
count.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. And he
We got a
tries to
full
get him to
count.
reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had
Out.
pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw
The
in a
batter,
complete inning.
the left fielder, Eddie
From the stretch.
Rosario.
2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. And that'll do it as he puts the squeeze on that one, and with a whimper there, that will be the final out of the ballgame. 8-2 tonight's final. The Thunder took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Jacob deGrom is credited
Now
with
our
the
final
win.
line score.
Lance McCullers
First for your
couldn't escape
victorious
the
home
4th
team.
inning
8
as
runs,
he slapped
10
with the
hits,
loss.
no
So that
errors.
just
They
about
left
does
4
it
men
for
on
Mark
base.
DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew.
For
I'm
the
Matt
visitor,
Vasgersian.
2
You've been
runs
watching
on just 2
MLB The
hits,
Show.
no errors,
For more,
and
make
they
your
left
way over
no
to the new
runners on
website,
base.
theshow.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.